Sound familiar? It's The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, a remastered re-release of the classic Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, originally released on the N64 in 1998. Widely regarded as one of the best video games ever created, novels have been written about its glory and how it has changed people's lives. However, is it really any better than The Legend of Zelda Harmonica of Distance? That game was awesome, but nobody played it. It was on the Bandai WonderSwan. Or did I dream that? Yeah, I think I made that one up. But this game sure is real, and delivers the goods for new fans and old fans alike. So I'll go into more detail on the full adventure in my The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time review for the Nintendo 64, which I played side by side with this game, so I can accurately describe the changes and enhancements they've made. What we'll be watching here is fairly early on in the adventure. I'm not giving away spoilers. If you haven't played the Ocarina of Time, you should. Enjoy the adventure for yourself. It is that good. Note how I'm mapping items to the buttons. Nice interface. The good news for longtime fans is they really haven't changed all that much. They've refined it and enhanced it, but for the most part, they've left it alone. You don't want to go into the Ocarina of Time and start messing with things, or else you'll end up in the past dating your mom. So no, you cannot play Van Halen on the Ocarina. So, what's new? Well, obviously the game is in 3D, and the effect works really well. And as with all 3DS games, if you don't want to play it in 3D, just turn the effect off. Also, as you can see from the review, the game has been enhanced for the 3DS. It's in a beautiful widescreen format, and it just looks better in every way. It also feels like it's running on more powerful hardware, which it is. The Ocarina of Time is more vibrant, it's more colorful. In 2D or 3D, it is an immersive adventure that works extremely well on the 3DS. The biggest change to the game is simply the controls, because it's on a different platform, a handheld platform no less. If you're used to the N64 controller, it may take some time to adjust to the 3DS, but it works pretty well. However, the 3DS thumbstick does start to get a bit slippery after a while. Here's a comparison of the 3DS version on the top left and the N64 version on the bottom right. While the N64 version looks great, the 3DS version has more detail, especially during the gameplay. And on the characters, there's also been some camera changes here and there, but for the most part, they're very similar. Also, as you can see, the Ocarina controls have been mapped to the buttons or the touch screen, which works pretty well. They generally use the bottom screen effectively to show information like the map and items, so you don't have to break from the game to look at those. And you use the front buttons on the 3DS to lock onto targets, which was the old Z button, and also use your shield. When you're aiming, like with the slingshot here, you can also tilt and move your 3DS to aim, which works pretty well as long as you're not in 3D, or else you lose the 3D effect. You can also just aim with the analog stick. The sound quality is pretty good. I actually prefer the sound on the original on a full stereo. And for those who have played the game countless hours and wasted their youth in Hyrule, you can then play the Master Quest when you beat this game again, which offers some revamped puzzles and redesigned dungeons. As with the original, you can also save frequently, which makes The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D a nice game to play on the go. And there you go. It's basically the same game enhanced for the 3DS. You don't have to worry about any silly changes like Greedo shooting first. As we all know, Link shoots first.